can I give a warm welcome to all of you here at the Peel Centre. I'll start with the gentleman here.
So you've got an Outer London fund. Where can we have an assurance from Boris that this scheme for 4 lifts can be put into Harrow on the Hill?
There's a lot of these schemes that are sort of halfway there at the moment, and we're very clear that even in the stations that we don't ourselves own, for example, the Network Rail stations, that we're lobbying for funding to be made available in those locations as well.
What is being done and will be done to protect gardens in suburban London from speculative developers?
This council has fought a series of dogged rearguard planning battles, which we haven't always won, to try and prevent the loss of particularly of groups of gardens, which are an important lung in a suburban area.
Time and again, as mayor, I see proposals that would involve the loss of too much green space, the loss of green belt land here in London. I absolutely refuse to have it.
Looking forward to the Olympics, I'd very much like to ask the Mayor and the Deputy Mayor for Transport what they consider the position of traffic will be like. Will it be a Midsummer Day's Dream, or will it be a nightmare?
We are simply obliged to convey quite a large number of people on the roads, athletes, officials, and so on, from one venue to the other. That will go on. It must go on, really, if we're going to have a smooth-running games. But it only happens for 16 days, folks, with a couple of days either side to set it up and take it down.
2/3 of journeys in London will be totally unaffected. So I think that's worth saying. And the other thing is there is good information on the TfL website which shows actually day by day you can see a map of London and it shows you where the congested areas will be. So if you have some vague sense of where you're going to want to be driving, it will give you a good sense of whether you should expect any disruption.
I can't believe we haven't mentioned the P word yet, parking.
Yeah.
Councillor Cornelius talks about the village feel and getting back to our high streets, and we have this ridiculous pay by mobile or credit card system only. We cannot park to use our high streets. Brent Cross offers free parking. How can the high streets compete with that?
The council has actually listened to the objections about the means of payment. There are 115,000 people who are using the pay-by-phone system. But there are many people who cannot and will not, and that is why the council has started this scratch card system, and they are now available in libraries as well, and hopefully this will answer that particular criticism.
I think that the council needs to look at several issues. First of all, the cost, because it's very expensive. It's the same, it's £2 for 2 seconds or an hour, whereas up the road in Potters Bar it's 20 minutes. And our high streets are dying on their feet. I recognise that, and I do think that the council are beginning to come round and recognise that too.
One of the things I am concerned about and that we've been looking at in the London Plan is whether TfL's own restrictions on parking are too onerous, and we are looking at giving boroughs more flexibility to allow parking, particularly in outer London.
I just hope that having a meeting like this will be the start of how we can all look to the government and local council to working with us to supporting our high streets, regenerating our town centres and building a future for all of us.
And I hope very much that if you don't feel that you've had a chance for direct interaction, you'll come to the next Question Time Talk London event. Thank you very much, Barnet.